I am Chandrakant K. Bhange, Assistant Professor of ENTC Department in AISSMS IOIT Engineering College. Telecommunication switching. So telecommunication requires various types of the switching. This switching are also useful for mobile communications. Telecommunication network carries information signals among entities which are the geographically far apart. An entity may be an computer or a human being, a facsimile machine, a teleprinter, a data terminal, and so on. The entities are involved in the process of information transfer, which may be in the form of a telephone conversation or a file transfer between two computers or message transfer between two terminals, etc. Today, it is almost tourism to state that the telecommunication system are the symbol of our information age. With the rapid growth of the traffic and growth of the cyberspace, telecommunication becomes a fabric of our life. The future challenges are enormous as we anticipate the rapid growth attempts of the new services and the number of users. So what comes with the challenges is a genuine need for more advanced methodology supporting analysis and design of telecommunication architectures. Telecommunications has evaluated and the growth at the explosive rate in a recent years and will undoubtedly continue to do so. The telecommunication switching system enables the universal connectivity. The universal connectivity is realized when any entity in our part of the world can communicate with any other entity in another part of the world. In many ways, telecommunication will act as a substitute for the increasingly expensive physical transportations. The telecommunication links and switching were mainly designed for voice communication with the appropriate attachment or the equipment. They can be used to the transmit the data. A modern society therefore needs a few facilities including the very high bandwidth switch data network and large communication satellite with a small cheap earth antennas. The telecommunication links and switches were mainly designed for the voice communication. The communication switching system enables the universal connectivity. Now we will see the switching techniques for this voice. Before this, we discuss about the signaling characteristics. Telecommunication is mainly concerned with the transmission of the messages between the two distant point. The signal that contains the messages is usually convert into the electrical waves before transmission. Our voice is an analog signal which has amplitude and frequency characteristics. Voice frequencies are the range of the frequencies used by a communication device determines the communication channel, communicating device bandwidth or the information carrying capacity. The most of the commonly used parameters that the characterize an electrical signal is its bandwidth of analog signal or bit rate. If it's the digital signal, the telephone systems, the frequencies it passes are restricted between the 300 to 3400 hertz. The network bandwidth is 3100 hertz. The bandwidth and the bit rate for various types of the systems are the different. Now we will see the classification of switching systems. See in the diagram, switching systems are classified into two types of the switches. First one is the manual and second one is the automatic. Switching are again divided into the electrical signal and electronic signaling. In early days, the human exchanges provide the switching facilities. In manual exchanges, a human operator and the elements like the switches, plugs, and sacks were used to connect two subscribers in around 1890s. Many of the electromechanical switching devices were introduced till 1940. Different electromechanical switches systems were invented, of which the Stogger switching systems and the crossbar switching systems were still popular. The later inventions of the electronic switching systems, crossbar switching systems were still popular. The later inventions of the electromagnetic systems is the ESS, which is used the stored program control (SPC), and computer control switching systems are presently dominating the worldwide exchanges. Under the electromechanical switching system, the popular systems of the Stogger and the crossbar switching systems are the most popular systems at that day. The electronic switching system ESS used stored program control. The SPC concept is the again advanced concept of these switching systems. The further classifications of the ESS are the space division switching and the time division switching. The time division switching is divided into the digital and analog switching systems. The digital switching system is classified into the space switching and time switching and combinations of both the switching systems. Basics of the switching systems of the functions of the switching system is the switching office performs the various types of the functions irrespective of the systems, whether it is a manual or electromechanical mechanical or electronic switching systems. The functions are the identity. The local switch center must react to a calling signal from calling subscribers and must be able to receive the information to identify the required destination terminal size. Then addressing, then finding of the path setup, busy testing, supervision, clear down, billing. These are the various types of the functions of the switching systems. Requirement of the switching system: for requirement for the high availability, high speed, low downtime, good facilities and high security. For this required the switching. Next switching, that is the manual. We will see the Stogger systems, basic elements of the Stogger systems. Several electromechanical switching systems were developed around the 1980s and 90 to eliminate the limitations of the manual exchange and to establish the automatic exchange, to improve the speed and carry more leads. Among the electromechanical automatic switches, Stogger step-by-step switching systems was the most popular and widely used, and even now in some of the parts of the world it is in the use. The history of the switching systems is the first automatic electromechanical switch was developed by the Claudy and Meixes in 1979. Then the next generation, the Stogger developed a a electromechanical system with the electromagnets and poles. Along with his the nephew Walter Stroger produced a working model in 1888. So in this system, the moving wiper moved up to and around back of many other contacts, making a connection with any one of them together with the Joseph. Formed is the company as the Stroger Automatic Telephone Exchange. The reason of survival of this system, even in some parts of the world, are the high system availability and comparability. The basic elements of the Stroger switching systems, there are the two types of the basic elements which perform the most of the functions of the Stroger switching system. They are the uniselectors and two motion selectors. Uniselector is one of which a single rotary switch with the bank of contact depending upon the number of switches contacts. Uniselectors are identified as a 10 outlets or 24 outlets uniselectors. A single 10 outlets or 24 outlets uniselector can be used as a switching element for 10 or 20 subscribers. Several uniselectors can be graded together so that the multiple incoming circuits can be connected to a multiple outgoing circuits as shown in the diagram. The simple arrangement of the uniselectors. Next we will see the crossbar exchanges. So in late 1930s, throughout the 1940s, AT&T introduced the various versions of the crossbar switches. These switches switch the basically consist of the link frames, trunk link frames and common control equipment. With the crossbar switches and the common control equipment, the crossbar exchange achieve the full access and non-blocking capabilities. Active elements called the cross points are placed between the input and output lines. In a common control switching systems, the switching and the control operations are separated. This permits a particular group of the common control circuits to route the connections throughout the switching network for many calls at the same time on a shared basis. The unique features of the crossbar switches are the common control allows the customers and the switch to share the common equipments used to process the call. Wire logic computer allows the specific routing functions of call processing to be hardwired into the switch. Flexibility concentration ratio allows the system design to select the appropriate ratio for the specific switch based on a customer mix in a specific locations. See in the diagram crossbar switch matrix. The basic crossbar matrix required almost m into n nets for the contact and m plus n for less activators to select one of the contacts as shown in the figure. The 3 into 4 crossbar switching, it contains an array of horizontal and vertical wires. Both wires are connected to initially separate contact points of switches. Horizontally and vertical bars are mechanically connected to them contact points and attached to the electromagnets. When both the horizontal and vertical bars connected to the electromagnets are activated, the contacts of the intersections of the two bars will close together. Thus, the contact is made and continue to hold when electromagnets are de-energized. Both the horizontal bars and the vertical bars are released from the contact in order to prevent the catching of the different cross point in the same circuit. uh, Procedure is followed to establish a connection. According to the horizontal bar is energized first and then vertical bar is energized to make the contact or to reverse. But while removing the contact, horizontal bar is de-energized first and then the vertical bars is de-energized. The crossbar switch is known as the non-blocking crossbar configuration. It requires n square switching elements for n subscribers. The crossbar switch is known as the non-blocking. For 100 subscribers, 10,000 cross point switchings are required. Hence, the crossbar is electronics only in a small private exchange required small switches. Next is the SPC exchange for automatic connections. In SPC, a programmer or a set of instructions are stored in its memory and executed automatically one by the processor carrying out the exchange control functions through the program stored in the memory of a computer led to the name stored program control. A computer can be programmed to test the conditions of the inputs and last states and decides on new output and states. The decisions are expressed as the program, which can be rewritten to modify or extend the functions of the control system. All switching system manufacturers for use or the public switch system now use the computers and software programming to control the switchings of calls. This is the diagram of the SPC control: line control system, trunk control system, automatic control system, and maintenance control system. Centralized. Next is the centralized SPC is the early electronic switching systems are centralized SPC exchange and used for the single processor to perform the exchange functions. All the control equipments are replaced by the processor. A dual processor architecture may be configured to operate a stand mode and synchronous mode, duplex mode, and C is the load sharing mode. Thank you.